Hey, this is the first ever Coloholics Anonymous web show. I will be your host for many of the weeks to come of this web show, Oblivion 523. With me, I have
Grimtimes.
I'm Beri.
Alright. So, the first topic we'd like to talk about. Well, I guess first of all, I'd like to introduce this web show. Basically, every week we will have a weekly discussion with up to 5, maybe more later, people, and we're going to discuss random topics that we will just decide before the show. Between each discussion, then I will post random videos submitted by other members of the website, coloholics.net. I will put that in the description. So, first topic we'd like to talk about is, well, the website has recently entered a crisis, I guess.
A period of debt.
Yes. Basically, the website owner, Nevo, has, we can't pay for the bills for the website because members haven't been donating so much.
We've got 2 months backed up. That's about $600.
Yeah, so we are about $300 short, and we really need the money or else the site will go down. So I just wanted to, address that, and I guess that would be it. Unless you guys want to talk a bit more about it.
Well,
I've not got very much. You go first.
I just think I've been on the site since it was free, and donations, the amount we got to pay has gone up and up, and it just really falls on the back of all the members. If you want to have a good role-playing site like Coloholics, then you got to start donating.
Yep. And Grim?
Well, I joined this site not that long ago, but I've done a couple of donations, and I've found this site is really, really fun. I want to keep it going as much as possible, and I think a lot of other people have been playing alongside has the same feeling. And well, I recommend anyone who can please donate at least a little bit towards the site because you're enjoying it. I hope you get hope you can enjoy it for a lot longer.
And really, if every member donated at least $1, that would get us out of this mess.
Yep. So, yeah, if you don't know what coloholics.net is, it's basically a role-playing site with many different genres, many different RPs from different people. It's a great site, so please consider joining if you like, role-playing. So, the next topic we'd like to talk about is, since we're from coloholics.net, we'd like to discuss some RPs that we've been in, interesting ones that we aren't in. So, I guess, who wants to start?
Grim, you can start. Go on.
Okay. Well,
No pressure.
I'm in a few different RPs. I'm in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It's a pretty big RP right now. It's, based off of the video game. It's a great series. And I'm also in let's see. I'm also in Nihil Academy. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's also a very big RP full of people. And it's it's nice. I also find my own RP. It's Energizers, Crystal Powerhouses. It's pretty small right now, so yeah. Consider joining that. Check it out. I can't think of more right now. Oh, okay. Who's next?
Well, I'll go next then. I've been in currently in fantasy-based RPs, and the first one is World of Alhari. It's made by member Jashra. It's a fantasy-based world. It's more free-roaming, allow us to do what we want, while Jashra adds in her own section of storyline and playing. It's been going for a while. There's quite a few people on it, but there's some people have vanished over the last couple of days. I'm not sure where.
Yeah.
Or maybe just off for a while, but we're keeping it going, getting the story going, moving on.
Yeah, I was in that.
Swifty, actually.
I was in that one too. Yep. It's a nice RP.
Yeah. My next one is Witch's Wake, which I recently joined just after it started up, and it's another fantasy world, free roaming, and this time around though, the maker has very little interaction. This is Tasalo, I think it is, and he's just letting us make the story, how to build the world, shape it, rather than he's just giving us a map, the world, the people, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much only things he's done is maybe small storylines just to make it interesting or get players to get going around.
Alright. Any others?
As far as I've seen so far.
Alright.
And the final one, which seems to be quite popular at the moment, still in our spotlight, along with Witch's Wake, is Drifters, which is another fantasy world of where heroes or people or evil guys, whatever you call them, have been taken from our world and it's been randomly dumped into another world, which I cannot pronounce the name of, and other than that I've not got much idea, because I haven't been playing it that long.
Yeah, it's been a relatively new RP. So, any others that you're in?
And that's the final one at the moment. I've
Alright.
had a couple of my own ones made, but they've not gone anywhere.
Okay, you can go ahead and advertise them if you want.
No, because I'm going to be doing some rebuilding. I'll advertise them when I finish them then.
Alright. So, Beri?
Well, I'm in the Drifters roleplay as well, and I've probably got a better grasp of the plot because I'm one of the main villains, kind of like a bit of a controversial villain, really. Jesus Christ playing this evil king wants to wipe out humanity in this new world. It's basically a roleplay about historical figures being taken back to this new world, and there's 4 factions which are all trying to dominate, basically. Apart from that, I'm in quite a few of the anime roleplays. I mean, I've made Pokemon Academy, which is basically like a Pokemon Academy, as it says. You go, learn about being a Pokemon trainer and everything, and that sort of world. I'm in the main Bleach roleplay, Dark Revenant, which has been going since this site, the paying site, began, and it's really good fun. Apart from that, there's a new Harry Potter roleplay as well, called Hogwarts Horizons, which is set, I don't know, 20 odd years in the future of the end of the Harry Potter books. And yeah, that's about it, actually, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm also in the Pokemon Academy one. It's also a very nicely made, organized RP.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And imagine if people don't donate enough, all of this is going to be gone.
Yeah, there's a lot of history to coloholics, and it would be quite sad if it just snuffed out because of payment issues.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's pretty sad if it all disappears. So again, please, if you can, join, donate, whatever.
Even if you can only donate $1, that's still enough. That's
Yep.
still money to the cause.
Yeah. And this crisis is I actually started this web show because I might be able to gain some other, members to donate. Okay. And then we I guess anyone want to start a new conversation? Any topics you want to discuss?
Well, I've been looking around the site recently, and I'd like to highlight a couple of the RPs that have recently popped up, but I'm not sure about activity now at the moment. One of them is another fantasy RP, which is called Valkyrie Chronicles. The Final Rites of the Valkyr. As far as from what I see at the moment, there's only a few people have actually got a character in it, but it's quite well structured, quite well built, and actually quite close to the game as well from what I've played. Yeah, there's only 3 characters at the moment, and one of them is made by Zen, if anyone is aware of who he is.
Alright. I guess I can address a few RPs. All the ones I'm in are actually pretty nice, and it's, you know, they're all pretty decently populated, and yeah. So, Beri, you want to say anything?
I would like to sort of advertise one roleplay. The first Pokemon roleplay to come onto this site, Buying Peace, which was made by Morphine. It's kind of lost activity since all the other Pokemon roleplays have come up, but I'm trying to attempt to get it back active. So if anyone is interested in going back to that, then help will be welcome.
Alright. Well, we see, let's see, anyone wanna, you know, maybe talk about something they've seen that might be interesting, like, in the real world or whatever? Maybe something you've seen on TV, a good show, or what? Movie?
Well, recently I finally got to see the most recent Transformers film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually surprised why the people said it so bad. I actually quite enjoyed it, but that might just be me.
It was a nice movie, yeah.
I like those.
I'm not a fan of Transformers.
Oh.
Non-Transformers fan.
Okay. I've also, I saw that movie. It was an okay movie. You know, like, I kind of think maybe they kind of, you know, took a few shortcuts with the plot, kind of filling in all the gaps with action scenes.
That's what Michael Bay does, though, as a director.
Yeah.
Robot, not food.
Okay. Anyone seen the last Harry Potter film?
I haven't, but I heard it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, I got a friend who's a massive Harry Potter fan, but she hated it.
Oh.
Well, yeah. I've had a few friends who've gone and see it, and one of them's commented on that their sister cried all the way through it, and we pretty much ruined the film for them. However, in their personal opinion, the film was great. Though I stopped watching the Harry Potter films since the 3rd one. Kind of just got bored of them.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like got bored of the books. I actually predicted the exact ending of the last book without actually having to read it.
Mm.
It's depressing when you can do that.
So, anything else?
I don't really know, but just so any listeners who will be joining us, if you have an RP that is starting up or an RP you'd like to advertise, we will do a wee section at the end. So if you'd submit your names and the RP, hopefully with a pronunciation for those of us who cannot speak properly, and I think that's probably time to sign off.
Alright, yep. So, maybe expect for some new people next week. We will do this every week, hopefully. And, yeah. Thanks for listening and or watching. This is Oblivion 523.
This is Brian.